here at the Olau Creative Media Conference in support of the amazingly talented Academy for Creative Media students that are making their way through this industry, and it's really, really important for us to support their endeavors, to support their abilities to tell their stories, because they are the next generation of filmmakers that are going to come up.
Make films professionally, and so we know that the things we ask our students are actually quite ambitious. We've asked our students to do these projects in the one semester, or in 2 weeks, because they had to learn some of the skills first. So it's very ambitious, and what they've done is remarkable.
Congratulations in particular to the students. I really enjoyed all the films I saw tonight. I saw some great work from the students. I really enjoyed interacting with the students and having the opportunity to be on all these great panels. They're so wonderful.
I want to congratulate everybody who came here today, the students, Kim Basford, the entire creative media team, all the volunteers. I mean, this has been like a massive, epic endeavor. I'm really proud. It's just been really inspiring. I was part of the 2 panels, and then now we ended with a showcase of all the work that our students have done. And it's very rare to have an opportunity where you can actually see your work when you're learning and starting your career. And the Palico Theater is such a gorgeous venue. And just to see your work and to see the students see their names on the screen, it's just, yeah, it's been fabulous.
When my students set out on projects, or I set out on projects, I'm always trying to figure out, what is the story, what is the message, and what can this story bring? What sort of conversations will this story start? I think through stories we learn. I mean, that's the great thing about being human, is that you can learn from other people's experiences. You don't have to make the same mistakes if you hear stories, and you can learn from what other people have been through. And so I think in this century it's really important, because there's so many things going on, because we are globally connected, we need to know the stories of the Pacific so that we can all make better decisions for our lives.
If you have a story to tell, you can do it through games. I'm sure many of you have played games that have, very compelling story, and it stays with you. You've played a 20-hour role-playing game or whatnot, and you remember that story. It's like watching a whole season of, Game of Thrones, except you were there.
You can easily make the argument these days that you don't have to go to film school, you don't have to go to creative media school, but you do need to go to school still for 2 reasons. One is the quality of the faculty that you can get, and 2 is for the ability to collaborate with your other students. I know many, many directors in Hollywood who are still working with the same people that they went to USC with, that they went to NYU with, that you do build these bonds with people that work with you. And hopefully we'll give you some good equipment to go with it as well, but the equipment is not like it used to be, where nobody could get a 35mm camera, nobody could get the giant lights, nobody could get the sound equipment, nobody could possibly get it. That's all gone away. But what hasn't gone away is need to tell those compelling and emotional stories.